Hi, I'm Jen Strait with Complete Payroll.
And I'm Emily Martin from Ally HR Partners.
And we are back with another episode of Unfiltered HR. Today we are at the HANSA building in a beautiful downtown Buffalo. It's actually a really cool co-working space. So if you're looking to mix it up a little bit, I would definitely suggest checking this place out. It's really nice.
For sure. No, I've been here a couple times and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Good space, bright open spaces, there's garage doors, you can feel the outside air coming in.
Exactly, and then you could people watch, which is always fun, and then there's food, and it doesn't get much better.
Absolutely.
So, awesome. Well, we're going to hop in, and Emily's going to describe what this episode's all about.
All right, so actually this is going to be a kickoff to a 5-part series that we're going to start. So the first one's here at HANSA, and thanks to HANSA for letting us shoot here and host here. And this series is going to be really talking about really just 5 simple lessons for how you can improve HR and make HR better for your business. And the first thing we're going to talk about today, Jen, is what is better HR, because that's kind of a subjective term there. But I work with businesses all the time who have someone that's technically maybe wearing the HR hat, running payroll, whatever it is, doing something HR related, but there's so much more that they could be doing to make it valuable for their business. So
absolutely, and we've talked about this a few times of how HR is such a broad term, and people could be wearing so many hats with the HR. They're trying to recruit. They're trying to answer questions about leaves. They're trying to run payroll. They're trying to provide information about health. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, and it's really easy to get caught in like the day-to-day administrative stuff with HR. So hopefully through this series, we'll teach you guys some tips on kind of bigger picture concepts that you can implement and strategies you can implement to, have more of an impact on your business mission through HR and not just kind of focusing on the day-to-day admin stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
all right.
The first question, Jen, and I get this all the time, is what is better HR? So to start the series off, we want to make sure that we define that. So in my opinion, better HR serving your business best, is purposeful HR, strategic HR, and proactive HR. So as we were just talking about, a lot of times, I'm sure as you see, Jen, like people are just like trying to manage day-to-day HR tasks, like making sure the payroll gets done every week and people get paid, dealing with 911 like fire issues as they occur, employee claims and complaints. So really what HR can be better for your business is proactive and mission-driven and strategy-driven.
Yeah, and if you don't have the map to do that, that's where things can feel very overwhelming. And I think that's where you can come in and help businesses prioritize what is important and what is important to them, and help them create that vision statement and those values and what is important to within the business internally, and then also what's important with the employees externally. So that all kind of ties in together.
Yeah, so I think if anyone knows me, they know I like to basically use analogies as much as I can in my everyday life to explain things.
But how do you like to use analogies?
Well, a great analogy I think for this this example and to get this point across of what purposeful HR is comparing it to any other business function that you have, right? So I think a lot of businesses have marketing departments, they have finance departments, and you would never dive straight into a marketing strategy or a marketing campaign as a business without having a plan for it. So having a marketing strategy for your business means, defining who your target customers are, right? You're not just going to go out and advertise everywhere and anywhere. So, in this example, those customers, for an HR standpoint, are your prospective employees, right? So, also establishing a brand voice or a brand kit, right? And so if you're going to have a marketing plan, you probably have a font, you probably have a logo, you put all this time and effort into planning these things. And so why not do that with your people strategy and your HR strategy and practices? And in this case, a brand kit might be an employee handbook or like a set of policies and procedures that you develop that really set like the guiding principles for dealing with your people matters, your hiring, whatever it might be, similar to guiding you in your marketing strategies with a brand kit. So
I've never heard of it put that way, like a brand kit, because internally I realize now that when you say it like that, that is what we do at Complete Payroll and what our marketing team does and our management team does at Complete Payroll. We have internal articles of payroll country and what is important to us as a company and what we want to reflect that with our employees.
And out in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you can hop like right on our website and anyone can hop on our website and see the pillars of Payroll Country, and this is our belief system that guides our behaviors and how we want to support our employees, our clients, and our partners. And that is the strategy and the brand kit that you speak of that I didn't even realize we were doing, but how important that is, because it always comes back to those thoughts and those processes and what our mission and values are.
Yeah, and so, most things don't happen by accident. I mean, lightning strikes and people get lucky, but most things happen through purpose and effort and focus. So I like that you brought up, Complete Payroll's mission and values, and those things are well defined. So to kind of set the stage for the rest of the series, we thought it would be helpful to send you guys away with some homework, which is thinking about your own. Sorry,
they're so excited. Look at them.
It's summertime, I know, but when you're laying in the sun, you don't even need to write this down. But think about really what it is that is the mission of your business and your objective, right? So maybe you're a pediatric practice, and your mission is to provide the best care possible to your patients and the best experience possible. Whatever your business mission is, it's probably already defined to some degree, and maybe it's not written down. It might be pretty easy to write down. First, think about what that is. And then from there, you want to think about, your mission is what your business is delivering on, right? Then you want to think about kind of the pillars of Payroll Country, probably similar to what you guys have, what your values are. So your values should be kind of, in order to deliver that mission, what's acceptable to get there and what is not. And I'll have tips on my website and things in the coming weeks on developing some of these things, but your values should drive, and define what the behavior is that's acceptable in the business, and that's going to help you with later on in the other steps that we talk about, which is managing performance, creating a job posting and a profile of a candidate you're looking for, right? They need to be able to do the job, but also align with your values, and all that other stuff later. So if you guys spend a little bit of time now thinking about those things and defining those things, be super specific, make sure they're customized to you. Don't just use the word integrity, right? Like, I think, who wouldn't want an employee with integrity? Right. Define what that means in your business and why that's so specifically important to your business.
And I think that's a great example, because recently I've had, we can tie this into the hiring and recruitment crisis, and how do I hire better? And it comes back to, what is your mission statement? And you have to know what your mission statement is in order to interview these employees that will fit that. And I think it's a perfect example, and I know that Joe is going to put our pillars of Payroll Country as a clickable link. Look at him. He's doing it right now, actually. And it's just a great example. Like you said, it doesn't say integrity. We have a couple things that put it, believe in our people, invest in our clients, everyone gets a map. Those are specifics, and you can go in there and look at them, and it's not just saying trustworthy, timeliness, things like that. It's not only for our employees, but it's for people that we partner with as well.
Right.
Right now, this is how our partnership works, because you, Emily, at Ally HR Partners, align with our values, and this is why we always have those pillars, and that's kind of like the North Star of where everything is going to lead to, and it's very important to kind of work through that.
And define it up front to know where you're going. And define it up front, and not to be vague about it, and that will help you in the recruitment, and that will help you ask the right questions. And those are things that we'll be discussing on our episodes to come on this series, is what kind of questions you should be asking candidates for your specific maybe industry. We'll have a couple examples, but you can do a lot of Googling, but it's really becoming more important to be a tailored, customized way of doing it, and that will put you, in a much better spot down the line, doing a little bit of legwork now. Absolutely, yeah, and it's something I do with clients of all sizes. So you might be watching this and maybe you have one employee or two employees. I have clients that come to me and want to do this work. Actually, one of them is here in HANSA, before they even make their first hire, right? Because they want to make sure they get that right. And how do you know how to hire the right person, or how to even manage them to job expectations or company expectations without having those set first? So hopefully you guys can walk away from this 5-part series with some good tips on how to do these kind of bigger picture, more purposeful things from an HR standpoint for your business. and make sure that your people practices and your people part of your business is working for you just the same way that your marketing practices or other, job functions would.
Absolutely. And I think that was a great point of, it doesn't matter how small or big you are, there's never a bad time to start this, whether you have over 100 employees or whether you have hired your sister. You have to have something to always get to, and your clients look at is that's your value of your business. And then your company could grow bigger than just having your sister. So that's what you always have to kind of stand on. And if you are you've been in business years and you have a lot of employees, that's a good time to do it too, because it has to all go back to one thing.
Yeah, it's never too late.
It's never too late, and it's never too early.
Yeah. So check out Complete Payroll's website, and some of their material on there is maybe examples. I've been posting about the values of Ally HR partners recently as well, and you can kind of get a feel for those being specifically defined as well from that. And we'll see you next time with your completed homework assignments.
It better be complete. You better not be doing it while we're introducing ourselves for the next one, like I would do in math, math class.
That's true. Yeah, we'll know. We'll definitely know.
We'll know. But it's a good thought to start to process and look at examples of both Complete Payroll and Ally HR.
And hey, if you need to get out to a creative space to maybe think differently about it, you could check out HANSA.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and we look forward to bringing you the next few episodes in our series. And we hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. I am Jen Strait with Complete Payroll.
And I'm Emily Martin with Ally HR Partners. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time wherever we are.
Until next time.
Yeah, we'll cheers with water. Yeah.
Have a great day. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas of topics that you would like help with, we strongly encourage this feedback so Emily doesn't have to keep thinking of ideas of what we're going to talk about. So please email us. Also, if you would like to host us, we're always looking for awesome spots
fun places, preferably with adult beverages.
I wasn't going to say it, but I'm not going to disagree. So please, we'd like to hear your feedback. You can email us at unfilteredhr@completepayroll.com. Until next time, do your homework.
Yes.
We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.